Greetings. I'm the Computer King, and you've stumbled onto From Hench to Mensch, where I'm running a few henchmen through the trials and tribulations of supervillainy. So, let's talk about what happened last week. It was an interesting time. Let's start with Knight.
So we decided to confront what's his name and be like, "Hey, did you know about this? What are you doing with it?" And then there was a fight or something. I don't remember. I went in for a beer, got really drunk, and then I got yelled at because I was being dumb and being drunk. And they're like, "Don't make a scene." So then I left. I'm trying to remember what else. That's all I remember. Oh, good
Paper
Lord.
Airplane.
Oh, I got hit in the chest with a paper airplane.
Also, someone's head missing, but not.
That's at the end though.
Yeah, that was towards the end. I don't remember what the paper was. It had some little thing on it. Oh, somebody was gonna die.
Now let's see if Acer remembers.
Okay, so Paper Airplane had a list of names of people on it who were gonna die today. Unless we intervened. So, oh gosh, let's see here. I think we were running on next
And
to
why
no
did
sleep.
Acer get a shit?
Because Celia's name was on there. And let's see. Flip shit headed towards Ace's club. Ran into issues on the way, mostly in the form of fucking weird black hole dude that the more of his body that you took away, the more the evil black glowing silhouette he got. This isn't making any sense. I'm sorry.
He was a black hole,
It
basically.
seems to be making sense.
Okay. So I sat there and shot asphalt for a little bit while waiting for people to show up. And then we managed to kill him, but not before we figure out that this person as well is more or less a direct creation from Ace's doing. So we all kind of went and did our separate things. I went and checked on people at the hospital. And then we got a call from Terry that basically said, hey, basically I let our child play with, loaded firearms and now they're missing a head. But don't worry, they're magic firearms.
She showed you a video of it.
I know. Magic firearms, and he doesn't have a head. But good news, everybody. The liposuction is thing, and we'll do something, with it. With the power of OxyClean or some shit. So.
Also, a good thing about that incident, Hit and Miss and Mr. Mythos are back.
Oh, that's right. And all it cost was, Mythos's boss. And I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to explain to Hit and Miss because how are we gonna deal with this, guys?
Yeah, you guys got that call about midnight and a half.
Yeah. Oh, was I able to talk to Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
Who?
Who?
Schemer with his missing arm and Billy Dumbass. Sorry, America's Armor, and forgot what happened to him, but it wasn't good.
Armor lost a hand, sorry. And
yes.
looked like Schemer lost that entire broken arm.
Yep.
Although it looked like America's Armor held on to the bits, so who knows?
Yeah, America's armor held onto his arm. Or something like that. Haha, joke.
I mean, were you just waiting outside the hospital?
No, remember I took the time to sit in the waiting area outside the 2 rooms I had pre-planned.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What version of your suit are you wearing?
Oh, the business attire with the mask.
Okay. So when the police come to clear out the floor, or at least the wing that they're wheeling someone to, one of them says, "Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to leave."
All right, fine. I'm not going to argue with him at this point.
Okay. Just a note on your way out, you do notice there's just one gurney there. You're not sure who it is. They're keeping them pretty covered.
I'll talk to him when I talk to him, I guess. Never mind.
Okay. Any other memories, Martyr, just in case?
Let's see, got that. We already talked about... Well, Crash had Celia. And Allison had come back to help us fight the guy who was pretty much a black hole. Anything else? Probably, but nothing's springing to my mind. But then again, we played the last game last week, and anything that happened more than a few minutes ago, I stopped remembering, kind of like a goldfish. So we'll see.
Or Dory.
Who?
Dory from Finding Nemo.
I know.
Excuse me.
I think that's...
All right. Now you guys got that call. And Terry's there. Are you gonna go see what's going on?
Yeah.
Martyr Knight.
Sure, let's go. It'll be fun.
All right. Ms. Hit and Miss is there. She's kind of sitting on the floor again with her back against the wall.
Oh, Martyr looks like visibly relieved.
Mr. Mythos is there, and look, Terry says, "Okay, we've gotten Crash to a safe house with medical facilities. Well, uh, we don't have anyone with specialties in magics, so the we'll have to find someone to find out what happened to him, what we can do to reverse that, considering what he did to reverse. I don't know. Yeah, he said he was going to find them, not bring them back and damn near decapitate him. Oh, so that's what happened to him? I didn't know, says Mr. Mythos. Hey, look, this is what I look like when I don't have goo on me. I mean, I was working on trying to see if I could soak it all in, but way before, but it never worked. And I think it's working now. And yeah, he darkens and starts looking like a goo man.
Hmm.
Hey, I could change it. That's awesome. Now
This
I've got
isn't your fault that Crash is like indisposed, right?
no. All I could do is just float there, and there was this little voice way off in the distance. I kept calling out to them. I was talking to them, and maybe it was a figment of my imagination. Shut up, says Hit and Miss. She gets up, she walks over to him and grabs him by the collar. All I can hear that entire time was your voice booming all around me, and you don't stop talking. There's nobody there, but don't stop talking. Why don't you ever shut up? Oh, that was you? She's shaking him. Yeah, that was me.
Hmm.
Why don't you ever shut up? I mean, you talk a lot normally. Now they put you in a spot where you didn't see anybody, can't tell anybody if anybody's there, and you're still talking. And um, as she's like ranting at him and shaking him, he's humming a little tune, and you kind of recognize it.
Do you do this every time someone's...
And Miss calms down and sings the end of it with him. Stop that!
Wow, that was unexpected.
I think
By the
I
way,
think it's what she does to keep calm. She did it a lot. I mean, it's a little voice, but I can hear the melody easy.
by the
God.
way,
I think that's enough, Mythos.
Sissy was asking after you. She's really been worried about you.
I'll talk to her. You sure will. It's the most you've talked since I met you. Well, except for whatever you were screaming. I was screaming at you to shut up.
So do we count this as like team bonding?
We need to talk to Asa.
Terry says, I count this as a breakthrough. We've got communication and maybe a little bit too much communication.
I'm just glad everyone's home. Well, except for small parts of Crash, but for rounding up, he's still here.
Speaking of which, I think you and I know who we need to have a talk to.
Hate having these talks with him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
Pile of spiders climbs down from the ceiling and all gathered together turn into Widower. Hey man, it's you. Is that what you look like under the goo? He hugs Mr. Mythos. We thought you were a goner, man. Everybody else popped up in the middle of the sea. Oh, except for one of my guys. And I don't want to talk about what I had to do to get my whole body back.
Yeah, now he's just taken over the entire ceiling.
Mr. Mythos looks up. Whoa, that's a lot of spider webs. Well, there's a lot of me when I feel like it. And this seems to be a pretty safe place. I don't have to rush over to Knights all the time. Right, Knight?
Well, once we get power, then we'll be even better because we'll have, you know, TV to watch. And
Oh
food.
yeah, you didn't get that generator working yet?
No, I'm struggling with it, but I'll get it eventually.
Anything else to report, Terry?
No, and I think that's a good thing.
Keep us updated on his status. Sooner or later, we need to talk to. Does Eye Candy know?
Not yet.
If you could,
I wanted to find out exactly what was going on with all of you, and before I let him know. But it is around lunchtime where he is, so I'll probably call him once you guys are done assessing what's going on.
4 little soldier boys, flung out to sea. One lost his head, and now there are 3.
Well, it's his head's mostly there, and it's working to keep his body functioning. But
Is it crash? No. So until he's back to normal, I don't want to talk about it.
okay,
Well, if we're gonna go talk to them, we should probably do it sooner rather than later.
Let's go.
hit and miss goes to Martyr. Boss,
Yeah?
you want me to come with you, or you want me to go see Sissy and calm her down?
Go see Sissy first. We can handle this. We're big kids. Well, kinda.
She nods and goes.
And hey, I'm glad you're back.
I think I'm glad too. As long as I don't have to hear too much more of his voice every day.
Unfortunately, if we're working together, we're probably going to have to get used to it.
Mr. Mythos says, "Day, it was like what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in there?" And she's like, "It was months. It felt like months. I couldn't tell time in there. And you talk so goddamn." And she
Well,
turns and goes out the door.
Mythos.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're alright. And I'm sorry you went through what you did.
yeah, I know. I'm glad I'm back. I don't like the cost of it. I didn't particularly like the cost of getting rid of that thing. It is gone, right?
As far as we know.
Gone as gone can be.
The long story short, until we, well, there's no guarantee there won't be more like him. We had to deal with something similar just earlier today.
Well, that's just wonderful, huh?
Either way, let's watch each other's backs, alright? I don't want another I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, we don't want that either.
mhm.
We're your backup. Let us know if you need us.
Of course. Night, Martyr. Be up for a little midnight chat? Or should we wait until tomorrow?
If we get him now, keep hounding him, maybe we'll get something out of him he wouldn't want us to know usually. You know, can't think up a story.
I'm down for it, I guess. What do you think, Knight?
Yeah, let's go have fun.
Fun it is.
So the team of 3 goes out to face Asa, huh?
Yep.
Well, the club's still going, but he's not in his usual place. The bartender, right now is the guy who was
Mm-hmm.
the bouncer.
No, Allison.
No, not Allison.
No, Allison, I said. Sorry.
No Allison either.
You want to see if he knows, if maybe he knows where they are?
Good a place as any, but maybe we should keep it under wraps. Just why we're looking for him. I don't
Probably
know.
for the-
You probably know more about this than me.
Martyr, I don't even know what I don't know anymore.
And you and I are in the same boat.
You want me to talk to him?
I'll go to the bar and get a drink. What's up, dude?
Hey man, how's it going?
All right. Felt like having a drink. Place I know. I know people here. Hey, this works.
What's your poison?
That one.
He
Which
pours
one is
you,
he pointing to?
He pours you a glass of whatever it is you point to.
What did Knight point to?
Oh, a white bottle on the top shelf.
So, like a bottle of Grey Goose or something?
Sure, he don't have a clue. It just tastes good. He tried some of that the other day.
Vodka.
Why aren't you on the door, dude? Aren't you normally on the door?
Yeah, well, boss has me off the door because Crash is working on something for him, and the usual bartender was out. What are you and the other two here about?
I don't know.
His work.
I don't know. I just wanted a drink.
I love how he tells you guys, I'm going to go over to the bar, and then goes over to the bar, doesn't answer all the questions, just has a drink.
I mean, he's not wrong. He did say he was going to go to the bar. Just taking a look around. Does there seem to be anyone up in the VIP area where we sometimes catch Asa?
Nope. But, well, actually, there are people there, but they don't look like they're anyone that's normally up there. It's just a sitting area right now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
And
Go
doesn't
ahead.
look like anybody's like, well, don't you have to go that way if you want to get to what am I trying to think of?
Yeah, the upstairs.
To his office.
Yep. Which
Hmm.
is the door that they keep an eye on because as soon as he comes in, they know to get up and give him his seat.
Hmm. I'm almost wondering if we could s- slip up there and get into his room.
That would require invisibility.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll go down to the bar, kind of like nudge Knight, lean in, and be like, Knight, you need to go check and see if you can find anything in Ace's room. We can't get up in there, but you can, because no one will see you.
Okay.
Night,
Shoot my
night.
drink.
As you remember, it's not just his office up there. There's also rooms that he keeps stuff in. That's where you found originally found the um, Exalted Pepper.
Excuse me.
Okay. So I shoot the rest of it and then say goodbye and walk out the front door, turn invisible, and then come back in and walk through the wall on the side. I'm not gonna open the door, but I want to do the little phase through the wall into his office.
So you face through the door and through the wall into his office, and you can hear him upstairs though. Sounds like he's giving people orders. Office is nah, I wouldn't say empty, but it doesn't look like there's anything interesting there.
Okay. Look around, think. Okay. Sounds upstairs. He's giving orders.
Well, that's a problem. What kind of orders is he giving? Oh, sorry. Well, that's a problem. Well, that's a problem. What kind of orders is he giving?
Mm-mm. Telling people what to do. He's like, go do this.
Well, keep exploring. Tell us if you find anything interesting, but don't get caught.
All right, let's go explore some other rooms. This will be fun.
Ace would probably go to the bar. Probably order a drink. Act inconspicuous.
Acting inconspicuous while wearing a nice business suit with and a mask and shades inside.
Uh,
Shades
probably.
inside isn't so bad. It's the mask that probably throws people.
Mm-hmm. But as long as they're looking at me and not anywhere else.
Okay, night. Upstairs, there's guys picking up boxes. Looks like they're stacking them up by what looks like an emergency door. Yeah, I want you to take those all the way to just take it to the dumping area. I'm I don't want to put this anywhere where it can get into the drinking water or shit like that. So we're gonna you gonna flush all this, sir? Did I ask you for an opinion? No. Good. we're getting rid of all this, and we're doing it fast, but we got to do it tonight, and we got to do it quietly. So, you guys handle all of that. There are lots of boxes in that room. And I got a phone call to make. And he goes out into the hallway and heads downstairs towards his office. Also towards it's also towards the door that leads back into the club. You're not sure which one he's going to.
Well, apparently he's getting rid of his drugs. Okay.
All right. Can you follow them to the dump? To the dumping ground? If we know where he's dumping them, maybe we can get Anvil to retrieve him before it does any more harm.
All right. I'll pick that group and we'll follow that one.
Yeah, it looks like Asa went into his office. So once they start moving things, you're picking a group and following them because they go downstairs with their boxes and start loading them onto a small truck.
Yeah. Let him know that Asa went into his office and that's where he's chilling out. And then follow the truck. I can teleport as they drive. Maybe. Hopefully I can keep up. Well, maybe I'll go on. Is it one of those hard top type trucks?
Actually, it's a pickup, open top.
There
The
might be room.
boxes are unmarked, so anybody sees them, it's just a bunch of boxes.
My
Acer.
main...
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I'm just gonna let Knight know. My main concern is that if they're dumping them, they're gonna, well, contaminate somebody's drinking water, and then we're gonna have this problem all over again, just on a much, much larger scale.
No. What's his name specifically? Ace has specifically told these guys to take it to their normal dumping place so it's away from water. He specifically told them. Hopefully they follow rules.
That's true. Go ahead,
Acer, your phone rings.
pick up the phone. Well, look at caller ID. Who is it?
Asa.
Answer the call and say, I was just about to talk to you. I'm
Well,
sure he can hear the club noises in the background.
so you're already here?
Yeah, was just about to see if I couldn't talk to you. We have some important things to discuss.
Yes, yes. One of very, very big importance. I'll meet you at my usual seating place.
All right.
Yep, you guys hang up and
I turn to Martyr and just kind of nod my head towards the VIP area.
Yeah, Martyr nods back. He'd been like basically posted up at the door just in case someone left, but head up there.
yep, Asa comes out of the door into the club and everybody sitting in his area just scoots away back downstairs to mix with the regular people.
Asa.
Today was a bad day, I know.
It might get even worse once I tell you what we know.
Oh, it's going to get worse, at least for me. I've got to start from ground zero, you know? Oh, it it's not about anything like what you're probably thinking. I need you to do me a favor.
That's interesting, because I think you already owe me one.
Yeah, but this is one you wouldn't mind taking.
Why don't you listen to what I have to say real quick?
That's fine. Go right ahead.
Crash lost his head. I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
What?
Martyr
What
kind of
the
like
hell?
Martyr puts his hand like right where the line is and then moves up and he's like, all that gone, right back to the shadow realm.
He was messing with something that reminded me quite a bit of something you used in the past to find Celia. I was wondering if you knew
Yeah,
anything about it.
I got him in contact with. Well, you know, you were there at the party. You know, Shango Saint Jean,
Hmm.
big, large, fat, looks like a voodoo type of guy because, well, he is.
Mhm. Sure. Are you saying he made a deal with the devil?
Now it's
Or
not
at
deal with the
least.
devil. He went and got us um, an item that was truly unique and that his boss was very interested in. And in exchange, instead of doing something for myself, I let it be his payment to get a couple of those search spells. Search, I guess they're golems. I don't know.
Goblins.
I,
Well, either way, either Crash didn't use them correctly, which I highly doubt considering it worked as intended. It brought back two of our people,
brought back those were just to find. I don't know how it would be able to bring back anyone.
which brings me to my second idea. Maybe someone gave you something under false pretenses.
That's not something I'd like,
Hmm.
especially with someone who's not supposed to be messing with me and supposed to be genuinely helping me. And I brought them. Oh, well, that's something I need to look in on. He's gritting his teeth.
I just want to let you know it's not pretty. And I'm not sure if Allison's gonna like what she sees.
I'm sure
Probably
she's not.
probably pulls out phone, shows him still of Crash.
What the fuck?
That was my response.
That's like not even just missing. That's replaced with a bubble of blackness, and it's half his head. I don't.
And to make matters worse, if what the two that we got brought back said is true, it's the same kind of inky blackness that was the world or realm or plane or whatever magic bullshit that they were stuck in. All they could see was black as far as the eye could see, vaguely hearing one another's voices.
All right, that's information I need to bring them to find out what happened. Boy, it's been an interesting day.
Hmm.
Interesting few days, I guess. As for owing you another favor, unless you want to call in one first.
You needed something from us. Go ahead.
No, I needed something from you.
Me.
He gets
Why
out his
me?
phone and flips through some um, YouTubes, finds the one. There's a little problem of public information. He plays it, and it's a shaky cell phone cam of the fight with the black hole guy. It, specifically, the part where he's screaming about being poisoned and a drug and club ancestor.
Hmm. I'm sure you don't want that out there. What's
It's
that got to do
already
with me?
it's already out there. All I'm waiting is for the police to come and question me and look into every single thing I've been doing, because once they go back to my history uh, in Vegas, they're gonna look twice as hard, especially if the Vegas cops tell them what I was accused of there. I mean, it's the same thing. However, that will absolutely ruin any chance of doing things normally right now. So I need you to watch over Celia.
Are you?
I can't announce that I've taken custody of my niece if Child Protective Services thinks I might be a threat just because people think I'm a drug dealer. I mean, actually being one, that just makes it worse. I'd rather you have you keeping an eye on her than the system, you know?
All right. I I can do that. You know
Also,
where I? Go ahead.
I'm trying to get rid of my supply, so there's no trace of what was being going on here, and
How safe is that going to be?
it's going to be pretty safe as long as I get it done quickly enough. Once it's gone, the police have nothing to find.
What's the shelf life?
I'm not sure, but considering they're all in little plastic packets, probably too long. That's why I'm having them put in the dumping ground so I can burn them.
Hmm. You sure burning it's going to be okay? It is your product, I know. I can't have what happened happen again.
I'm pretty sure burning it will be just fine, especially if I get something that burns very quickly. I mean, I've got some contacts that can get me some thermite that'll burn it with the least amount of smoke.
Kind of looks to Martyr. Kind of a what do you think look.
Probably. I have no idea what the hand signal would be for wait and see. But
Just think it.
yeah, I always forget that we have that. Yeah, he probably just like murmurs in his like mind. Go with it for now. Is that the sound when she leaves your head?
What?
It sounded like a door closing.
Oh, sorry, that was my.
No, no, it's fine. I thought that was intentional.
No, that was an accident. My bad.
Yeah, he was just putting someone back in the dungeon.
No, I'm rolling my keyboard out on its little tray. So you want me to look after Celia? I can do that.
You're the best person for the job. She knows you, and you're good at it.
It's never a dull moment with her around, let me tell you. All right. You know where I live if you want to drop her by whenever works for you.
All right.
Kind of looking apologetically at Martyr.
He just shrugs like, whatever.
I'll call you when. Oh, should I tell Allison about Crash first, or drop off Celia? Yeah, I'll drop off Celia first, and then I'll have to have a long talk with my sister. And do you know what hospital they brought him to? If they did bring him to a hospital?
He's in an anvil safe house. If I'm sure, well, heck, I'm sure if you ask.
Yeah, he'll give me the information.
Mm-hmm.
I got the region on lock, except for everything seems to be out of my control. Isn't that wonderful?
I can't say I don't know the feeling. Now, I have a question for you about our esteemed friend, Mr. Winchester.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's trying to put up a militia? A bunch of tattletales running around informing on everybody?
I think he needs to be put to rest permanently. It's just my opinion, though.
That sounds like a good opinion.
Hey, him and I agree on something.
But you never know who you're messing with.
That is true. He could be
Well,
anybody.
unless certain people have been talking.
What does that mean? Have people been talking?
I
You've
actually
got a
don't
better
know.
ear. You've
But
got a better ear to the ground than anybody else here.
well, really, there's only well, say 5 people who would be able to talk about it, and one of them, well, he's in a coma. You did say he's in a coma, right? Not that he's dead with that head thing.
What would Crash know? Ah, Asa! I caught you.
He looks at you. Now, I don't know, but I do know he talks about a lot of things to you folk. I don't wanna have to find out by having it bite me in the ass, or in some cases, shoot me in the shoulder?
There's an audible wince at that one. Did I say audible? I meant visible. I'm sorry.
It went so hard it crinkled the world.
Yeah, visible wince. Unconscious hand reaching for shoulder until it put it down. Oh gosh.
Funniest thing is that he wasn't the one that told everybody.
I was gonna say, I think Crash learned his lesson pretty well after the last event. Can you enlighten me? Or loose lips sink ships?
Loose lips do sink ships. And, well, guys with big guns and militias aren't easy to take down. Just ask the U.S. government.
This is true. So, can you at least riddle me this? Are we dealing with a nobody or a somebody? Because it's a lot harder to deal with a somebody than a nobody.
Oh, we're dealing with a somebody.
Great.
Very hard to get away from everyone's attention. Somebody.
Because that's the last thing we needed. Lovely. Kind of in Martyr's head. Even when he has nothing to lose, he lies.
What do you think that means? We're dealing with a compulsive liar, or there's something even we don't know yet?
I think the answer to that question is yes. Well, if we can get him to trust us, at the very least we'll be on the inside track when things do inevitably go down.
Then the best thing we can do right now is to make sure that he thinks we're on his side.
That gives me an idea. Reaching, looks at, well, I mean, trying to think of where the conversation even goes from there when it comes to, Asa. Well, promise me when it's time to go hunting, we get in on a little bit of the action.
Well, when it's time to go hunting, I'm pretty sure I'll need you because it'll be messy.
Messy's the way I like it. That probably does stand. It's late. If there's anything else you need, just let us know. Otherwise, we'll be going.
Nothing else I need tonight. I'll give you a call when I'm ready to bring over Celia.
All right. I'll be up. With that, probably looks at Martyr in his... Martyr. Well, we should probably... Well, see where it's all going. See if we can't get our hands on some of it before it's burned.
And then we'll have more evidence to use against him.
Oh, why didn't my voice changer work? I pressed the wrong button. That was in his head. Right in front of Ace.
Just turn around, Ace is right there. So this is how we're gonna fuck this guy. He just turns around. Do I look like a bitch?
So. Probably exit and see if we can't get a hold of, Knight.
I'm riding on a truck. Yeah.
You probably get bzzz, bzzz.
I'm hiding.
Slight change of plans. He's planning on burning it. If you can get a hold of some of it before it gets burned without being seen, we'll take it back to Anvil and probably hide it until we can use it. Either as a weapon or as blackmail.
Okay, so my brain is thinking, can I just stick my hand through one of the crates and grab one, or do I have to fully walk through it?
Let me take a look.
Oh, what you could do is we know they're going to dump them somewhere, and you could follow whoever it is that's going to do the dumping. And when they dump it, get some of it before it's destroyed.
I was gonna say, it sounds like they're going to be burning it as soon as they dump it. So there's not a whole ton of time.
Oh, I thought they would burn the crates too.
Yeah, that's my belief.
So I need to get to it before they start burning the crates themselves.
And it doesn't have to be a ton. I'm guessing if we get any amount at all, that'll be enough for, if not some sort of, well, I think it'd be something nice to have in our back pocket for later.
Yeah, I figured if I could just get a handful of it, shove it in my pockets, and then take it home. Well, keep it in my pockets because nobody has a clue what's in my pockets but me.
And the boxes are too big to fit in your pockets. However, they are big enough for you to teleport with.
Oh.
Okay, so stay with them.
You can teleport with up to a human-sized target.
Okay, so the plan here is to go to where they do. As they dump it, then grab one of the crates so they think it's there. And do it just before. I'm trying to think how to do it so that they think that it got burned, but it didn't actually get burned without them seeing it just up and disappear.
What if you teleported out? Well, so teleported out with the crate. Oh, well. So
Well, they have to unload the thing manually, like they loaded it.
I was gonna
You
say,
think these guys count?
I was gonna say, if you just teleport out with a crate before you get to your destination, there shouldn't be. I don't think there'd be an issue. They're like, I brought all of the crates here. I've unloaded all of the crates that are on the truck, because they're probably not thinking, hey, that disappeared at some point. I imagine it's something that could be done right now as you're moving.
All right, let's try that and see how that goes. So I put my hand on the top of one of the crates. I'm invisible. And I teleport to outside my cave, my little home.
It works.
And then I figure out how to hide the crate within my cave. But I open the crate first, take a couple of them out, and put them in my pocket, and then close the crate and hide the crate.
All right, you've got a nice bunch of exalted pepper now.
Now, don't take any of this, Knight. I
Do
don't
it,
know what
see
this shit.
happens.
I don't know what this shit does to people who already have their superpowers under control.
Yes, you do. Remember Naga?
Naga.
He started off as the big guy in the who was trying out for the Lords of the Hood, the one that had a muscle fight with Crash,
Okay.
and then he was the one of the recruits you turned down, the one who was a snake.
How did Asa ever think this was a good idea to sell?
It was just a test batch. Next one will be better.
Maybe the better question is, how did anybody think this was a good idea to buy?
Well, they don't know about the bad part. It's just a really cheap high. It's a very small high, so you have to buy a bunch of it if you really want to make it last.
Oh yes,
But of course, the more you
OD
take,
I was gonna say, to OD on the superpower juice. So, yeah, just as long as nobody starts using it, that would be really, really bad. But we're building a case, I think, bag by bag. Okay. But, yeah, after getting off the phone, probably looks at Martyr. I miss him already.
Everything will work out eventually.
You know, I keep telling myself that.
Well, you're not gonna get it to be true just by getting mopey.
Grabs her good shoulder. You wound me. Right here. Right in the shoulder.
Hey,
I would say hard, but I'm pretty sure I lost that.
Hey, if you ever get... Maybe I need to start wounding you people. Make you into batteries for myself. I've this got, shit-eating little grin.
You know, I think I've decided a name for you, my friend.
Uh-huh.
You're not a martyr. You're the American healthcare system.
Like, you see, like, at first, nothing. Then a little smile. Then a big smile. Then he's laughing really hard at how fucking stupid that is.
And she's laughing along with you.
And then he's like, shit, does that mean if I was a good guy, they'd have to call me social health care?
I mean, you do take away people's pain without actually fixing the problem, so I think that works great.
Aww. Big rip.
Damn, it got political in here.
Actually, probably not the first time for this campaign.
I was gonna say, this isn't exactly the first or last time we'll ever touch on that, will we?
Probably not.
Oh, lovely. I just tuned into our Twitch channel, and I'm getting a Trojan commercial. Didn't realize that's what we promoted here on Paradise Theater.
Hey, safety first.
Oh, God. Could you see a Trojan commercial with this crew here?
I mean, we are villains. And what's more villainous than a Trojan?
When Acer carries protection, she needs more bullets. But when you do, all you need is Trojans.
Today's episode has been brought to you by NordVPN. NordVPN. It doesn't really help. Anyway,
So yeah, we'll be headed back. I'll probably send Martyr. Yeah, the guy standing next to me. Send Knight a good job, buddy, and thank you text. And then we'll send a short text to Heaven, just kind of explaining everything that just fucking happened.
Gotcha.
Now, probably along the lines of bulleted list for today's events. Fought weird glowing energy monster. Saved Asa's ass. Excuse me. Now working with Asa. Probably the long and short of it. We don't need to get too detailed. If they need clarification, they can ask.
Gotcha. You guys go home from there?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't. Oh, I never did send Carla a good job text. So we'll send a thank you for all of your help the other day. We got everything sorted out as much as it can be. So, if she responds, we'll get to it tomorrow. If not, oh well.
Yeah, she doesn't respond.
Well, she should be asleep. All of
Yeah,
our side
it's like 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning now.
all of our sidekicks have specially designated bedtimes.
as should you, Paradise Theater streamer. Make sure that you're always getting your 8 hours at a consistent time. Don't be like us, who never sleep.
I was gonna say, is that a do as I say, not as I do statement?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you folks get your who knows how little sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, at some point you get another text from on your Anvil phone with another link to YouTube.
Oh, fuck. What does Winchester want this time?
Well, this time it starts off with a news article. Based, it's local. It's like local news coverage of a. Well, let's see. This is about. Let's say 8 in the morning. You get the text. It's not live, but it looks like it only started a little while ago. It's a press conference with the police, since it seems that in a video from the day before, America's Armor and Schemer were injured and had to be taken away or leapt away. They show heavily edited with the nice black block to cover all the blood and the screaming and jumping. America's Armor picking up Schemer and jumping away. There, people are asking questions like, "Does that mean our city has no heroes? Was that new person a hero? A new hero?" And that's when they cut to what Acer shooting up the ground and
Oh, that's
yelling at
great.
people. There's a couple times you
Damn.
yelled at somebody.
They were gone before I came in.
You want to be a superhero? Be my guest, man.
No, I just want to really confuse people. It means they probably won't attack on sight.
This is true.
Gives you a chance to get your shot in. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
The police chief says, "We are unaware of who this helpful civilian was, but I will say that no, they are not an official hero." And that's where they cut to the talking head. Well, it seems that our list of heroes is dwindled down to none. Hopefully, that won't mean uh, crime running rampant. But if it does, there's someone out there who's saying something about it and giving us some instructions apparently. And that's when the shot changes, and it's remember the person with Winchester with the silver star
Ah,
firing
fuck her.
the
Sorry.
firing the anti-personnel rifle, anti-material rifle.
Yep.
Yep, he's her. Hello and welcome. She has a pretty heavy Mexican accent, which I will not. I will cease to ruin now. This is one of the problems when you rely too much on superheroes and their powers. They quickly ruin everything for you when they are not there.
Wow. Sorry. Continue, please. Tell me more.
That's why we are here. One second. That's why we're here with something to say to all people who live uh, law-abiding lives in Phoenix and Ashes. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to get loco.
I'm sorry, that is funny.
Oh yeah, this is funny, especially when the letters and the words come up on the screen as she says them. First L, look around you. Keep your eyes open. Trouble can be around any corner, especially now. O, call the operator, not 911. Not everything is an emergency. C, calmly explain the situation. Perhaps it is just something simple and not needing police or anyone. Maybe you just want to inform people. The operator will kindly put you in contact with non-emergency police phone numbers. And finally, O, open carry. Open carry is your right
Holy sh!
in the state of Arizona as long as you have not been put on a restricted list. If you open carry, people will not try to victimize you. Everyone should have at least one gun. At least I do, and a lot of other people think so. So, people, you can even use them as accessories. She pulls out a a silvered Glock out of her holster.
Oh my god.
Goes with my
Okay.
goes with my mask, doesn't it? So
You know,
remember,
Acer actually doesn't disagree with this lady so far.
Don't get afraid. Don't just get mad. Get loco.
I
And
was
it
about
cut,
to say get glad, I'm sorry.
and it cuts out.
Probably get out of bed, go into the living room. Is Martyr there yet?
Yeah, you've probably been watching it too. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, I appreciate the Second Amendment backup, but she's trying to militarize the entire fucking street. And when I say street, I mean Ashes. And to a lesser extent, Arizona.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck. What do we do? Got more fucking crazy people.
Well, first things first, I wouldn't mind putting several bullets in between her head. In between in between her ears, directly in that space where her brain should be.
Did she really have to bring out the fuck? You can wear them as an accessory. Ugh.
She does kind of make a point, though.
Yeah.
At least,
gross.
I think so.
Gross.
Open carrying's gross?
No. The whole, oh, let's get people to do it by talking about using it as an accessory.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that. Most people don't know what the hell they're doing and are probably just going to hurt themselves.
And if not themselves, somebody else.
That's right. Most normally, though, themselves. I need to... Crap. Well... Let's see if I can't make a couple calls. See what the goings are for... Let's just... I'll just... She kind of trails off, kind of like I did there, because I don't know exactly what to say.
I need an apple.
You need an apple?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and get an apple.
One singular apple? Actually, that's fair. You don't really have the supplies to hold on to a bunch of fresh food at one time, do you?
Nope, just one apple, and then I can eat it. That'll be my healthy breakfast for the day.
Well, all right then.
Oh, biting into an apple, huh? Roll physique. When's the last time your character brushed his teeth? I'm kidding.
Your teeth just fall out of your head.
No, see, the apple gives him a buff where he can substitute it for one physique roll because it keeps the doctors away. Yo, that's something to do. Did your character eat an apple? That gives you a bonus to your fortitude saves.
Jeez.
That would be like a power for Captain Cliche. All those. I am Captain Cliche. I eat an apple a day, and Doctor Evil can't attack me.
Oh, one of these days you won't have your apples.
Wow. But step on to the balcony. Let's see if Schemer's in a position to pick up.
With one hand he is.
Well, not if he's in a hospital, Gurnt. Not if he's still in a
Right
hospital.
before you dial. Right before you die. Right before you dial, you get another text. This time with a file.
All right. What is it? Take a look at that first, I guess.
Yeah, one sec. I got it. It's from Terry, and it's a copy of the list of names from The paper airplane.
Oh boy. Tell him what he's lost, Johnny.
His sanity.
It took me a little bit to find it.
Let's see.
There we go.
Let's see here. An updated tally, huh? Well, I suppose it's a start. I'll pass the file along to Martyr. Trying to think of what to do now.
All of these were people on the list?
Yes.
Yep.
Well. Deceased, unharmed. Seems like they're going to be going after Bruce the bouncer next. If they're going down, the list.
Well, let's see here. The initial message... paper airplane. So it says, I can only remember the date and the names. So, if it... My guess is, that whatever... I don't know. Could... My immediate assumption is that because it's that date, it's only good for that date. So if it didn't happen then, it won't happen? Maybe I'll shoot Terry a quick text. Do you think this means they're safe? The rest are safe?
Seems like a couple of them are safe. Period. 2 are unknowns. Now I got to look and see if there's an investigation role.
There is, I believe. Right? I'm not wrong. Right?
I think you're right.
Yeah, investigate.
Okay, you two give investigation roll.
Okay. I'm fair and...
I don't have that. So I just need to roll a...
That's about as good as you're gonna get out of me.
Hey, I don't even have that as a skill, so...
Hey, Acer, there are 2 people on this list whose status is unknown, and there's 2 people you know of that did receive injuries. One of them, well, previous address in New York, ...
I feel dumb now. Like, we talked about that last week, too. We're like, I bet these two were on that list, and then it, for whatever reason, it just didn't occur to me.
Oh, is it
Um, yes, this is, let's see here. My guess is,
is it
Michael Luster is, well, schemer. And then,
Michael Lester,
oh, sorry, that
civilian.
says civilian. My bad. Evan is schemer, and Will is dumbass. Sorry, armor.
Oh, that 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 sounds good. Yes, especially since his original name was Billy Badass.
Okay. We're gonna do a quick. We're gonna do a quick lookup of these two. Is there anything I can find with them?
All right, give me another investigate.
I think you've used up all my investigate for the day, but let's see. There's a little left in the tank.
Still pretty good. You've got an address for William Begley in town.
Part of me just wants to go knock knock. Should I though?
No, no listing for Evan Patel. It, although you do know that Schemer had transferred in from Utah.
Maybe he went back to Utah. I'm going to shoot a text back to shoot a text back to Terry and probably text back to Terry and just say, can you cross-reference the known whereabouts of Schemer and America's Armor with William Begley and Evan Patel? Or is it Patel? Patel?
It's Patel.
Okay.
Can do. Give me a minute.
Okay. I'll give her a... Hell, I'll be nice. I'll give her 3. I'm patient when I have to be.
Well, she shoots back. Evan Patel's last known address was replaced by a new tenant a month after Schemer came over from to work for the police office as a superhero. And also, she sends, "Are you saying what I think you're saying?"
Saying, let's not jump the gun. I might have to do a little investigation before I'm sure. If you can find any evidence for Schemer's whereabouts, that would be awesome.
This one will take a while. Got to cross-reference new renters around the time of his arrival.
Not a problem. I'll start with America. America, fuck yeah. Sorry.
He's on the list too? Question mark, question mark.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll start with America. That's when you say, my guess is William Begley.
Makes sense, period. Happy hunting.
I want to go pay him a visit. Is this a bad... Hold on. So, come back in. Before I do anything incredibly stupid, I think I know who two people on... The two unknowns on this list are.
Oh, are you talking to me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, and who would those be?
Pointing to the two unknowns on the file. Who do we know that just recently came in from New York?
And is stupid enough to be named Billy.
Holy shit.
If that's your actual name, why would you use that to your fucking... Oh my god.
He used his actual name and it... Oh, jeez.
Why do people... And he's just like rubbing at his forehead. So that's who that is.
Yep. I was thinking of paying Mr. Badass a little visit.
Do you want me to come along? I know that you have a special relationship with these two capes.
Excuse me?
Well, it seems like every time they're involved, somehow you get them off our backs. I don't know how. I don't really care.
I'm trying...
Did I do an uh-oh?
No! No! Just kind of like... Was it that obvious?
Was it that obvious? Yeah, kinda.
Alright, so... Do you want to come along?
Got nothing better to do.
Shoot a text off tonight. You want to go bug a superhero?
It's an odd thing to get at like 4 in the... Or like however... Any time
8
in the day,
morning.
that's a weird thing to get.
Yeah, it's like 8 in the morning, not 8:30.
Want to go harass a politician?
Are you talking about, like, surveillance stuff? Or just, like, annoy the crap out of them?
I was thinking about dropping in and saying hi.
Yeah, I'll go with, but I'm gonna stay invisible.
Fair.
I don't think he needs to know what I look like. Even though he probably does. Sounds like fun. Let's go.
All right. I think we're going to go bug Billy.
Alrighty then.
You didn't think I was going to take the direct approach, did you?
No, but that's okay.
Is it, though?
Yes. I have a cat that meows in agreement. So you get to the apartment building and
We kick in the door and yell, "Sup, fuckers!"
No.
well, you could do that.
That would really suck.
Be even funner if we were in costume.
Hey, Bill. We just wanted to come finish what our friend started.
You have a bad habit of living, and we're making sure that's not a problem anymore.
I'm completely invisible, so I can be in any costume. It don't matter.
Nothing really
Hey,
matters.
you could be in a
to
bunny
me.
costume for all we know, which makes everything we do with you really uneasy.
Would be even more worse if I was completely nude.
I don't know. I think the bunny costume be worse.
Hmm.
So you press the button for William Beckley's apartment, and
Yep.
there's no answer back.
Hmm. Let's see here. Okay, so we do that thing that they do in every cop show ever. We're just gonna start pressing all of the buttons until we get a buzz.
Yep,
Because
having lived in a few projects, that always works.
that always fucking works.
I was gonna say I was gonna walk in. I could walk
Or yeah,
into his
you can go through
apartment.
the door, and actually that might be a little
Yeah,
less conspicuous.
it's-
You want to walk through the door?
He can do what it's like whenever you use Mage Hand in a castle because all castle locks were latches. Just use Mage Hand on the other side of the door and have it unlock the latch because you don't need to see where you put the Mage Hand.
This is true.
That's why Mage Hand is the most broken spell in D&D. Don't need to see where you put it.
Also, it can trigger traps for you.
This is true.
And isn't it a cantrip in 5e? Which means if you have the patience, you could trip every trap ever.
I mean, yes, but actually no. Well, if I were the DM in that scenario, I would just be like, well, guess what? You can't trigger this specific trap with Mage Hand. Screw you.
It's got a specific rule next to it that says "fuck you, Kyle."
Probably.
Well, it seems like the elevator's out of order when we get in. Might be somebody inside it too, because the alarm bell's ringing.
Should we stop and
He's
see what the
he's on
matter is?
he's on the fifth. His apartment's on the fifth floor.
So, should we walk? Or should we stop and see who's gotten themselves in trouble?
No. I'm walking up the stairs.
Why are you
Forget to doing it.
walking?
Okay. Well, I have to see where I'm teleporting.
Oh, that is
I can't
true.
just blindly teleport. I have to see so I can be at the base of the stairs, teleport to the next landing, and then teleport to the door. And then do that for each level. But I don't care who's in the elevator. They're stupid enough to get stuck in there. I don't care.
Kind of look at Martyr. Should we...
Well, okay. I just completely lost my brain for a second. He's coming up the elevator.
No, the elevator's out of order.
Oh, the elevator.
Someone may be trapped in it.
Oh. What floor are we on?
Right now, you're on the first floor. He's on the fifth. His apartment's on the fifth.
And we don't know what what level the elevator's stuck on.
Sounds like around third.
All right. Martyr's gonna probably go to the fourth floor, and he'll be like, "You take care of his apartment. I'll handle the elevator."
You sure?
Yeah, trust me. I'm probably best for this.
Well, alright then.
And once we get to the fourth floor, would it be a physique roll to try and force the door?
Yep.
He's surprisingly good at that.
All right. Sitting inside the elevator, looking really downcast, is just this guy. Redhead, looks like he's carrying some groceries, or, well, they're in his lap, and he looks up. Why the fuck did you do that?
Is it Billy?
He reaches to get up, except he misses the rail because he doesn't have a hand on that side.
Yeah, reach out and like catch him and help him up, and it's like, oh, look who it is. I thought I was gonna be saving some stranded damsel. I mean, I am, but usually they're a lot prettier.
Yeah, fuck you too. Who the fuck are you?
I was gonna say, careful,
We've
buddy.
met before. And like, since we're in the elevator, just like the since we're in the elevator and there probably isn't like a camera in the elevator,
No.
switch into his costume. It's been a while. I don't think I had these fancy duds when we first met, Billy.
Don't scare the poor man.
Oh, I'm like completely non-aggressive at all. I'm just like,
Oh, I
I'm
know.
still holding the door probably open.
So you came here to kill me or something?
If that were the case, I would have just gone up a floor and cut the cable.
I'm not
No,
sure
we
that would have
went to
killed him.
talk.
Oh, there's a we now, huh?
Step out of the elevator and I'll take you to him. 5th floor, right?
He frowns at you and pulls the emergency button so that it cuts off the alarm. Just let go of the fucking door. It'll get there.
Let go.
We just ruined this guy's entire fucking week.
But yeah, just like, and give him like one of those little finger waves as the door closes. Be like, bye bye, Billy.
I don't know.
As he goes past you, he's like, you know that Stephen King shit doesn't work on me.
Just like right before the door closes, he gets a little bit of a shrug. But yeah, I'll change back into my normal outfit, go up to the 5th floor, probably like close enough to get into Acer's head and be like, yeah, he was in the elevator. He's on the way up. God, he looks miserable. It's kind of funny.
I'm sure. Do you think I should go business suit or outfit?
I mean, I did a little bit of both. He probably knows you by your outfit more than your business suit.
Yeah, I don't want him to really see my face either. I was just thinking, I did shoot him once. I don't think that was a fun time for him.
Yeah, he didn't recognize me.
Well, that's a start.
And you were like,
Alright.
oh, that bandana won't cover your identity. It worked fine. The mask is better, but...
Yeah, it worked on a dumbass New Yorker.
Hey,
I was thinking she's probably in her suit at the probably in the
Imagine
probably.
coming
Oh, he didn't hear that because that was in heads.
no, but I'm a New Yorker.
Oh.
No, he didn't hear that.
No,
Yeah, but I'm a New
Computer
Yorker.
King is a New
Computer
Yorker.
King. is a New Yorker.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm confused. I was like, no, Billy's the dumbass New Yorker. New Yorker itself is not an insult to me, unless it is to you. In which case, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
It's just the association with being a dumbass seemed kind of close there.
No, he's a dumbass New Yorker. That's different from a New Yorker, in my mind at least. Been to New York. Love visiting New York. Wouldn't want to live in New York.
I've never been to the East Coast. Been to the
People
West
are
Coast.
assholes in New York. Is that a normal thing for the rest of the state or just NYC?
Basically, just New York City.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just... Isn't the rest of New York pretty sparse?
Chill. Pretty
Now.
chill. Not that sparse, but pretty chill.
Now here's the weird thing. So I spent a semester in DC. In DC, I met a guy from upstate New York who lives on a dairy farm. Me, the guy from the fucking Midwest, sunflower state, born and raised in a city, and the guy who lives in New York state has never been to NYC and lives on a dairy farm. I just thought it was ironic.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic.
So,
Okay, so the elevator gets up there. Billy looks out.
yeah.
And which item are you wearing?
We're wearing the superhero suit. He probably only recognizes the mask. I'm just. What does his apartment even look like?
I mean, he would recognize the rest of you from just yesterday.
True, I forgot about that. What does his apartment even look like getting up there?
Once you get in there, it's kind of your typical bachelor pad.
Not
I
surprised.
mean, sofa, coffee table. Although there are several bottles of pills on the coffee table. All
What kind? Prescription painkillers, I'm sure.
Yep, OxyContin, oxycodone, and a couple of antibiotics.
Yeah, there's one less bottle.
It probably sees
You
it disappear.
stole pain meds from someone who lost a limb.
No, I did it before he even got out of the elevator because I teleported upstairs, then pushed
That
my
doesn't
way
change
into
the
his
fact.
apartment, and then grabbed the bottle and stuck it in my pocket, and then found a random spot where nobody else would sit and just sat down.
Can we say Acer has a habit of finding those random spots to sit in before realizing someone's there?
I've been
Like
with you
picks
long
the
enough.
spot.
I would
Oh,
know.
fuck. No, I wanted that. Fine, I'll sit on the couch. But no, yeah, he sees me sitting on his
Center of the
couch, I'm
floor.
sure.
The center of the floor.
So you aren't here to kill me?
Not particularly.
Just here to kick me when I'm down, huh? And you're using the mask for your voice, right?
Not this time, no.
So people are here to kick me when I'm down. Go ahead. I'm down and out. No, not a
Martyr
problem.
probably caught up to him by now, stepping in the door. He's like, haha, you got beat up by a girl.
Which is in his in the grocery bag. Once he puts it down, because he goes to try and hold it with the other hand, and nope. And he pulls out a 6-pack of beer. Bud Light.
Are there now 5 beers a night?
One of them floating through the air.
Is
I
he
couldn't,
offering,
'cause
or
it-
is he... Go ahead.
No,
I
he puts it
couldn't
down
take-
himself and starts the process of opening one-handed.
You
Yeah,
were
I
saying,
couldn't
Knight?
take one because it was in his grocery bag. Look at
Now
all
they're
this
sitting...
stuff.
Well, now they're sitting in front of him on the table.
How'd you people figure out, who I am, where I live,
We have our ways.
drinking?
Let's just say going by Billy is not the best decision you've ever made.
It's the last place anyone would look, right?
No, it was
Talking about
actually one of the first.
Kind of on point.
How many
actually.
fucking Billies are there in the United States, huh?
Oh,
How
A
many
lot.
of them are rented out by a William Berkeley?
I don't know. I don't give a shit anymore.
I'm not here to hurt you. We just want to talk.
Yeah, well, I'm counting my days down to official quote unquote retirement.
You know, looking at his hand, they make things for that nowadays.
Yeah, well, after the first problem getting me shot in the leg, and then this new problem, me fucking dropping my hand somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I dropped it. They probably could have put it back on, but I don't like that fucking robot shit. Um,
Why
if
not?
I punch somebody with my strength, the robot shit will probably break.
Then get something. Get something removable. Hmm, customizable. You don't have to have a hand. Sometimes you could have a hand, and then when you need it, it's a club.
Think I'm fucking Inspector Gadget? I don't have money for shit like that. And the police ain't gonna pay for it. The government ain't gonna pay for it. They're like, you had a suit. We gave you a suit, and now you lost a hand, and that's nice. I lost my hand too. The fucks.
Random $20 bill shows up in the middle of the table.
Also,
He
getting
leaves it
shot.
to 20. Ha fucking ha.
Getting shot. That must have been a ordeal. I don't think he's connected me to it yet.
Not yet. Not even though you visited him. Not yet. Yeah, yeah. The only good thing about getting shot is I already had a collection of some of the pills I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Okay, where did 20 come from? That's probably where my pills went. So there's more than two of you in the room, huh?
Yeah.
I'm. Let me preemptively apologize.
Knight, put the pills back. You don't steal from someone who lost a limb. That's low even for us. Don't give me none of that possessions 9/10 of the law bullshit. I know where you sleep. I think. You put it back.
I'd take out a couple pills, put them back in my pocket, and then put the bottle back with like two missing.
Hey, at least we got him to give the bottle back. That's probably more than we should have expected.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, thank you, Invisible Man. Or woman or non-binary associate. Oh, that bullshit PC shit the government forces down your throat. You got to be sure, or you got to cover everything.
Yeah, must have really sucked. So, is your only option really retiring? I've got the gears
It's
going
not
in
an
my head.
It's not an option. It wasn't even a choice on my part. I've got two injuries. I fucked up the street apparently. Guy falls down, puts some holes in the ground with his hands. It's my fault.
Are you sure you want to quit working just yet?
I don't know what I want to do. And then there's those people who are saying, "Oh no, he shot me with beanbag rounds instead of shooting the guy who was right in front of him." Like I can't fucking aim or something.
Billy, I've got a question for you.
Can you aim?
Yes, I can aim. I even got aim assist on that suit. It was a nice suit.
Do you still have the suit?
Oh no! Once once they stopped the bleeding on me, they took the I can't call them feds because I'm not sure if they're federal for sure, but it's the army probably.
Hmm.
They airlifted me out of there, took off the suit, asked me where the hand was, berated me about that, and gave me my pills and dropped me off. Isn't that great?
Shit,
That's
and we're the bad guys. Kind of looking over to Acer like, man, that's fucked.
Maybe you're
Billy.
not so much the bad guys. He looks at Acer.
Speaking of the bad guys, what if I said I could get you work?
Oh, yeah, Martyr's head
Yep.
slowly turns over to Acer and then starts slowly cocking off to one side, his eyes just wide, like, what the fuck did you just say?
I'm not a fucking criminal. You gonna try and induct me into your little band of merry men?
Didn't say that. I know people with resources. Get you a nice hand. Wouldn't cost you anything. Money for a better suit than you had.
Slippery slope, man. Slippery slope. Once I take one step into your world, I might as well just jump in, start murdering people.
Hold on, hold on. I don't murder anybody that doesn't need murdering. We're very selective here. You think we're just some random assholes on the street capping people? No, 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 no. If that's anybody, that's Winchester. Speaking of which, have you seen his own little private militia he's developing?
Yeah, that guy's fucking nuts.
Better yet, have you seen Concealed and Carrie out there? I don't care if that's not her name, it's her name now.
Yeah, I saw.
What a load of shit, am I right?
Maybe not the open carry, because well, if a lot of people had guns yesterday, they'd have shot each other to death. Otherwise, it's a good idea to be prepared or at
No,
least protected.
it's
But
not the
when
open
one
carry I give a shit about, it's all the other stuff.
that loco shit, that's just dumb, you know?
Um, I think the term you're looking for is a gang with extra steps.
Yeah, that's about what it is.
We got one fuck claiming martial law, and we got another starting a gang war. Trust me, I've been in plenty of gangs, that's how it starts. One side decides they're gonna up their security, the other side sees that as a threat. This is going to hell in a handbasket quick.
Are you sure you don't want any work? You don't even have to be directly related to us.
Never heard of someone hiring a superhero for contractor work, but kind of funny.
He's retired. He's not a superhero anymore.
True.
Well, if I unless I can find work somewhere else where they want the guy who lost his hand fighting what the fuck was that guy?
That was an abomination of nature that needed to be put down. And I think was.
You're welcome.
Mm.
He turns and looks at Martyr. Wait a minute. I know that voice. It's just in the back of my head somewhere. Oh, wait. You were the fuck you were the fuck at the club dancing in front of me when I came to kick Ace's sorry ass.
Yep, someone had to play distraction, and you fell for it like a fucking hook.
I don't like having my head bounced off the dance floor.
Hey, I wasn't the one that grabbed you and tossed you out. I just watched.
That was pretty funny, though.
And now, well, I heard there's word on the street he's going to be looked at for being a drug dealer. You know, the kind of shit that I try to stop, that I tried to stop way back
Hey,
when everybody didn't know him. And I had my suspicions, but no, somebody had to dance in front of me so I can get my face flipped.
Billy, even if you had been able to get up to him, what were you going to do? Beat him to death? One, that wouldn't have worked. Two, you didn't have the law on your side, unfortunately. Anything you would have been done would have been inadmissible in a court of law. You were screwed the moment you stepped inside that building.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you got to shake the tree and hope some coconuts fall down.
That's
Hmm.
one really fucked kind of way of looking at it, but I guess
Well,
you
you got.
really are close to being on our side.
Hmm. I was going to say, all of this vigilanteism. You sure you don't want to put that to use somewhere you'll be valued?
Give me some time. Give me time so I'm sure that it's not the um, bud and oxycodone.
I can give you all the time you need.
And besides, we know where you are anyway.
I've got a question for you. What can you tell me about, well, Schemer?
I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know how his surgery went. I got picked up by the government and bounced. He's probably still in there though. I mean, the shoulder down after he got it broken. Um, somebody had told him once to keep an eye on me. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him once they let me up to where he is.
Well, I hope that works out. Well, Billy, you've got a lot to think about. Probably hands him, well, writes down her number for her anvil number, hands that to him. If you're interested in something, you know where to find me. And if you feel like, I don't know, handing this over to the people who decided to force you into retirement, I'll just put the number out of service. Then you won't have to hear from me ever again.
Does your speaking voice sound exactly like your in the head voice?
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping it finally clicks.
Yeah. So
So,
I'll
voice
give,
wandering. My thoughts are wandering. Thought about planting one of those little baggies in his apartment.
hey Nat, we can hear you.
I know, I had a random thought. Can I plant one of those little baggies in his apartment?
Oh yeah, yeah. You got one. You got them in your pockets. Yeah.
Are you going to announce this plan to anyone?
No, just thinking it in my head.
I was gonna say, wow, Billy Badass turns in. I can just see headlines now. America's armor becomes America's Snake Man. Grows back arm loses legs. Grows back
That'd be
hand
fun.
loses legs. Oh God, sorry, but no, he makes the connection. Does he?
A lot of memories coming back from that Night I got bounced. Maybe I got my brain jostled, but you're starting to sound familiar too.
Hmm. Looking at Martyr or looking at Acer?
Looking at
He already remembers me.
I'm not a fan of apologizing for shooting people, Martyr and Knight, but should I apologize? Might get him on our good side. Or whatever side is different from
You
this.
think it gets him on our side?
Well, that kind of contradicts my thought process. But if you want,
Thought process?
oh, I was gonna hide one of those bags in his house.
Oh, let's not do that now. However, if things go bad, we can always do that. How does that sound?
Okay.
Better yet, we could make little pills out of it and then put it in his pill bottles.
True.
I think that would be hilarious to watch. You finally made the connection, huh?
yeah. You know,
Well,
drugs and stuff in my head, slowing things down. Getting shot, losing a hand, losing a job.
well, for what it's worth, I'm sorry about the bullet. I did not realize that it would lay you up for so long.
The caliber you use is, the kind that pops heads. So you probably could have an idea what happens when you shoot somebody in the leg with it.
It was just 45. Okay, 45 dum-dums, but
Yeah, I was lucky that you didn't take out my femoral.
I said I was sorry. If there's anything I can do, let me know. You want me to go get you groceries for the next month? I can go get you groceries. You want me to pay the hospital bill? I can pay the hospital bill.
Yeah, I don't think he has any food in these cabinets. Let's look.
You see cabinets start opening up around the kitchen.
It's like you guys got a poltergeist or something that follows you around, huh?
Yeah, let's just say we
Something
don't ever
like
have
that.
to pay for groceries.
Of course, if you want me to pay for the groceries, I'll pay for them.
Don't worry about it, and don't worry about the hospital bill. Government and the police took care of that. Um, looking through people's cupboards is weird.
I think
Yeah,
he's trying to build a grocery list for you.
Actually,
that
I was
is
kind of hungry.
that is
Do you
looking.
say that out loud?
Yeah, I kind of said it out loud. I'm kind of hungry, actually.
Oh, he does that too.
Can't you just teleport to like I don't know, a Hardee's or something?
Oh, Hardy sounds great right now.
Yeah, but if I do that, then the registers don't work for a while, and then it take longer for me to do the as far as I can see if I deliberately teleport there. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's too difficult. I just get something from his cabinet.
And this just looks like Martyr arguing with empty air.
All right, I'll give you if I need you. If I come up with something, or if I make a decision, you know.
Hey,
Um,
for what it's worth, the government's a cruel mistress. Whenever you're doing great, they got your back. But the second something happens, whether it's your fault or not, they leave you out to dry. I know how it is for them, and I disagree. We don't do that. We take care of our own. Mental images of fucking getting eaten by spiders.
Yeah, he certainly took care of him.
We take care of our own. Just as long as they don't do
Yeah.
anything stupid.
Yeah. Probably also gonna poke into Acer's head.
Mm.
Be like, so do we ask him about the other names on the list?
Should we?
That's up to you. If you think he's got information on them, we're working on nothing.
Well, let's see here. So Ramirez is deceased.
As is Elizabeth.
Bruce, we know who Bruce is. He's Bill. Evan Patel is just a matter of time until we get something from Terry, is my guess. Michael Luster, I wonder what happened to him, but whatever happened, it didn't look good. Celia is Celia. Caroline is concrete chips in face. What's the story there?
Remember when you were shooting out the ground underneath the dude? You know,
Really?
concrete shit fly,
And Benjamin was Mr. Wormhole.
but she didn't die. She's just injured.
Right. I was gonna say, what would we? The only person I think we would ask about is Schemer, right?
Yeah,
That or what
And
these
he-
civilians have anything to do with it.
Sure, if you want to take the lead on that.
Yeah, I probably have my own copy of the list. Actually, yeah. Own copy of the list, the one where Asa marked down that Benjamin was the Mr. Wormhole or whatever we're gonna call him. Kind of slide it over towards Billy and be like, these names were all supposed to die that day. We know you're on that list. We know that the guy who started all that shit and took your hand was on that list. We know quite a few of the people on this list, but these two, pointing out Carolyn and Michael, these two not so much. They mean something to you?
what the fuck? Where the fuck do you get a list of people who were supposed to die?
Paper airplane. No, I'm not kidding.
Okay, that's fucking weird. What were the two names that you needed to?
Carolyn
So
David, Michael Luster. These two seem to just be, you know, average schmo people. Not the kind to get wrapped up in our world. Motioning back between himself and Billy. Which makes me wonder why both of them were there. And why one of them's dead, the other's not. Why they were so important. There were a lot of people there. Why them?
all right, let's see. You got the name of the attacker? That fucking guy with.
Benjamin Marcher.
You know, I'm not gonna remember a lot. I was mostly half under at least while they cauterized. He doesn't like having to say that.
Hey, with luck, you won't have to say that for much longer.
I think I remember somebody saying that, yeah, those fuckers tried to debrief me while I'm in the middle of fucking surgery. They're telling me names of people who were in the ambulances, the ones that blood was gushing out of. That's Michael Luster. Yeah, that had to be one of those.
I
Uh,
was gonna say, Acer would kind of nod because she knows what it's like to being debriefed while you're sitting on the fucking table. Terry. Hey, I know you took a bullet in the shoulder, but are you ready for a job?
well, it worked out, didn't it? Got healed and everything
I
twice.
mean, true.
Uh, Carolyn, David, I don't know. Some, hmm, s- I don't remember anything about her.
Do you know if there were any other players there yesterday?
What do you mean, players?
Capes, important people, cops.
Nobody big that I knew of, and no capes working our town officially, except I guess now except Schema, unless they retire him too. But I gotta say, he lost the arm that he got injured in before. If they don't get it back on him, he can still think circles around everybody. Me, I'm just this guy who keeps fucking up.
Hey, we all make mistakes. Look at the three of us, kind of motioning to. That's what the world thought of us. Fuck ups. Look at us now.
You got the Invisible Man, Rocket Man, and 45 to the leg woman.
You've got
Name's
an ex
Acer.
gangster dyslexic who just passed. I passed the GED, didn't I? Since that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got gangster dyslexic who passed the GED. And by the way, I would show you what my real power is. Actually,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
I lean forward and I'm just going to like take away all that lingering pain.
That's does that not hurt anymore? Wow.
I I take it away, and when someone pisses me off, I give it to them. Might not feel the same, but it'll be the same level. I'm like a big battery for all the world's woes. And then I make someone else hurt. It's a fun job.
Damn, you're close to being on the right side of things. You can put around and juice up, so, and also help kids who are suffering in hospitals.
Yeah, but I think I enjoy the giving a little too much.
Well, you could do both, just to visit the kids in disguise, then go out and give the hurting to somebody else.
Maybe. Be a great PR stunt, wouldn't it, looking back at Acer?
It would certainly be interesting, wouldn't it? Come to think of it, I'm not sure what the media is gonna think of the little stunt I pulled yesterday.
They're already thinking you're some kind of new cape on this block.
They're not
Or
sure if you're a hero or you're a menace. Oh, that was it. That's why I know that name on your list. The concrete chips in the face girl. she got kind of a little fucked up when you started shooting the ground like I did. I got lucky. You ran with it, and now they don't know if you're good or bad, if you meant to hurt people. It's just dumb.
We do bad things for the right reasons. Thinking back to all of the jobs we did for like the whole Jerry Springer shit. I'm not sure if you could classify that as bad things for the right reason, because what is the right reason in that scenario?
Well, because fuck Jim, that's one.
It doesn't have to make sense to the rest of the world, it just has to make sense to us.
I made money from it, so I don't care.
All right, I think it's time for everyone to go. I'm getting kind of sleepy. It's the pills and the beer and
We'll,
the world dragging me down.
we won't bug you. We'll lose your address.
Well, thank you for that.
Of course. And with that, I think Acer stands up. Night. No stealing anything else on the way out, please.
Fine. Taking all my fun away.
We can go have fun later. And Acer will walk towards the door. I guess when we're out, well, I guess, yeah, talking to everybody kind of in the head, like, so either we flipped him, or we just got to have sad boy talk time with the strongest ginger I know.
Well, even if we didn't flip him, we know he's not going to be pissy with us. We have someone who's seen the other side of the coin and probably is willing to talk to us as long as we play good boys, huh?
At least in front of him.
Exactly.
I got a way to fix him. Hey, if he ever betrays us, we got a way.
That is true. I like the thinking with the... And you know, an anonymous tip-off to the cops is very effective, especially for a retired hero.
Especially one that's been so disgraced.
If push comes to shove, then it looks like the fuck-up will just keep fucking up.
Maybe we can start planning things at our crime scenes. Make it look like he's the one behind it, not us.
Ooh, you're evil. I like that.
Why else do you think I'm on this side of the fence? He's right, I could be out there curing cancer patients of their pain, making it all go away. But instead, I enjoy taking the bat, busting in skulls. Maybe it was just that Mommy never hugged me enough.
Martyr, never change.
I don't plan on it. Well, what now?
Hardee's. I thought we were gonna go get food.
Audrey sounds good. IHOP, Denny's, now Hardee's, huh?
Yep.
Soon
Next
we
to-
will rule all of the restaurants.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts.
Was going to say at some point I probably do need to stop ignoring Carla and actually converse with her. Matter of fact, did I hear anything back from Carla?
No, you didn't.
Actually, can we make a pit stop? I haven't heard from anything from Carla in a few days, and normally it wouldn't bother me, but well, talking to Martyr and Knight.
That might be good. I don't know. You're the boss, Vice President.
Don't you pin that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I don't know. I think Spider Boy's comfy where he's at, so haven't really talked to him much.
Well, he's where we can see him. Carla, on the other hand, is a free spirit. She goes where she wants to. And that is great until this. Matter of fact, can I pull out my Find My Frickin' Friends app?
Yes, you can.
Let's find our frickin' friend Carla.
Yep, she's at the address that she has listed as her home.
Okay. Well, let's go say hi to Carla. Is she in like a house or an apartment?
It's an apartment.
Okay.
So many people living in apartments.
It makes sense for our, our salary.
Yep.
Or our wages, rather. Well, does she buzz us in, or are we gonna have to play the game of...
She buzzes you in.
Oh, okay. What floor is she on?
Second floor.
Okay. Knock on door.
Unlocks and opens. There's a tendril of water holding the door open for you.
Step inside.
Fancy, you're your own butler.
It's easier than getting off the couch. She calls out from the living room.
Hey, just hadn't heard from you. Thought I'd check up on you.
The door the tendril closes the door, retracts to a bucket right next to her lounge chair.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I was just waiting to see if there was anything new and disturbing that I had to run out and fix or rain on or whatever. She seems to be watching the news, but sounds turned down. Did you guys see the Loco promo?
Unfortunately, yes.
Now he's gone too far. He stepped from maybe a little bit dangerous to corny.
Let's just say I can't wait to pull that iron out of the fire. But hey, we've um we got um did you hear about Mythos and Hit and Miss?
Hit and miss, or someone who claimed to be hit and miss, called me. I mean, from the little bit I've heard of her voice, sounded like her, but
Yeah,
she was.
let's just say that the time she had in the magical void, having to listen to Mythos not shut his fucking traps, actually taught her a little bit to use hers. My little girl's growing up.
Some weird things I don't understand about crack.
Um
You explain that one. I'm done talking about magic bullshit.
Crash Crash is, let's just say Crash is in a safe house right now being taken care of. He
Okay.
messed with something he really didn't understand, that none of us really understand, and well, he brought Mythos and Hit and Miss back, but at a cost. He won't be, well, he won't be up and about until we figure out what happened. Could be a while.
All right. Sounds bad. I hope you find out what happened quickly.
I hope so too. But until that happens, we're just, well, we're down a person.
Yeah, trust me, I hope we get this figured out too. Me and him did a lot of running together even before we joined up with Anvil. It's the closest
Remember the
thing I had
time?
to a friend.
Remember that time that we ran into each other on a job?
Yeah. Remember you tried to shoot me several
Hey,
times.
hey, if it hadn't been for Crash getting in the way, I would have.
And
Several times.
and then we would have seen if I'm bulletproof or not.
We could find that out right now if you'd like.
Not in her room. That's if it doesn't
That
work,
is,
that's pretty messy.
that is true.
Besides, she's got a nice couch.
She does.
Carl's probably like, what the fuck? They're talking about shooting each other.
And although there's a lot of water in blood, I can't control that. However, I can control water to catch blood, but depends on where the blood's going. It'll get on my walls.
That being said, I think it would be kind of cool if you did become a bloodbender. No? No one else gets that reference?
Reference.
If it's anything from TV, until Auntie came, I didn't have a TV.
Avatar The Last Airbender? This is an out of character joke.
Oh yeah, I got it out of character.
Oh, okay. Probably gets a look of, you know, Avatar Last Airbender, you know, the whole blood. Never mind. I've been watching too much children's television, I guess.
Right. Okay.
That
Who's
was very.
Mythos is the boss then?
I guess until further notice, all three of us. That does not mean you get to use him to help build a generator, Knight.
Aww, that's no fun.
Unless he wants to.
I don't think he's gonna be handy in that way. You know,
No, neither do I.
he used to talk about is getting high and working cheap joints on the Vegas Strip as a amateur magician.
Yet with Mythos, now that I believe. How did he go from the Vegas Strip to BFE?
How do you think we went from contract killer and hired goon to where we are now?
Well, there's a difference. See, magician, she says, holding a hand up, is here. Where we are now, she says, ever so slightly beneath the first hand, is just right here.
We get paid a hell of a lot more than magicians, so they can suck it.
Carla holds her hand about 6 inches down from where you are, and goopy, creepy, black-skinned, tentacle-wielding amateur magician is down here.
Yeah, if you're scaring your customers away, are you really that good a magician?
Hey, I'd be useful at a magician show.
You'd
Yes.
be cheating at a magician show.
Hey,
The audience wouldn't know. It's not cheating if they don't know.
do you know how many hits I was able to pull off because of him and his cheating? Let's just say I have a lot of respect for magicians. But, well, Carly, you want to grab food with us at least?
Where are we going this time?
Hardee's.
Oh, and are you a hero or a menace?
Both. Whatever I'm in the mood for at the moment.
Whatever gets us more cash.
Well, I was actually talking to Acer because she reaches down, pulls out a new early edition newspaper from that day,
Yep.
and it's
She
got,
just got.
got a shot of her actually firing, and a shot of somebody getting put into an ambulance.
Did they really cut those two together?
Hey, you papered. That's cool.
Oh shit. It just occurred to me that means I will be in everybody's. Can we not talk about this before I
Let's go
That's
get something to
a
eat.
lot of people. Yes, please. Just realizing that's a lot of people seeing your picture. Even if they don't know it's you, that's a lot of people seeing your picture.
Yes, it is.
And
That's
even
why.
if even if she didn't suffer from the issues that she does when it comes to people, it's still not a great thing for a supervillain.
That's why I stay invisible most of the time. But I can randomly do it and just make my head appear and it floats. Looks like my head's floating.
Lovely.
I learned to isolate it. It's fun.
Well, all right. Hardee's it is.
All right, let's go.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Head bobbing down the highway.
Do do do.
Head bobbing down the hallway. Head bobbing down the hallway.
I'm surrounded by fucking weirdos.
How do you know you're not one of them, my friend?
Oh, I am. Doesn't mean I'm not. Doesn't mean I'm wrong.
You know, Martyr, there's a little saying I really enjoy.
Giving you that go on motion. You know, when you roll your wrist.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to tell it to you. I was just going to say that there's a saying I really enjoy.
Thank you for sharing.
Well, of course. Remember, I'm that weirdo. So I'm going to do things like this if I'm really a weirdo.
Just shakes his head, rolling his eyes, like, ugh, the things I put up with.
The things I do for love.
Come on, you weirdos. Let's get there before the lunch starts.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody got a car? The Corolla is in the shop permanently.
I can get you a car.
No, Knight, I'm not driving a stolen vehicle. Not for something like Hardee's. If it were, like, you know... Trying to think, if it were Five Guys, I would say maybe. But it's just Hardee's.
Well, there's just four of us. So I think we can all fit in my Datsun.
Yes. Makes me kind of question how we got here.
Roll under the
He can
Datsun.
teleport with you, and I have a jetpack.
That makes more sense. All right. Pile into the Corolla, or no, her Datsun.
And we're all in
Let's go.
suits in a Datsun. Just think about that for a minute.
Wait, what? Oh. Are you saying we look like cheap thugs going to rob a bank?
I don't know. We
We've
have
already
these
done
cool.
that, though.
Just overdressed for Hardee's.
Exactly.
Hey, I wish they had given us a more casual option, but hey.
That'll probably be in the next upgrade.
I hope so. I hope so. Next upgrade I get is hopefully something with invisibility because, woo boy, it's getting more and more likely that we're gonna need more of that. So what kind of Datsun does she drive, if that's not too much of an issue? Too much of a bother.
I don't know cars.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Maybe she's driving, oh gosh. Nope, that's a two-door. Is there a
Say
four-door
something that's
Datsun?
probably around 10 years old. She probably says that she got it cheap because the radiator's broken, but she can refill it whenever she wants.
Of course she can. So you're telling me you just drive down the highway in leaking radiator fluid everywhere?
Well, water's radiator fluid is if you use enough of it. There hasn't been any radiator fluid in there for a long time. I just have to remember.
So you power the car.
You
I
do
can-
know gasoline powers cars, right?
Oh, I thought she meant like she somehow uses water for something in the car.
That would be funny too. I control the speed at which my car goes.
As that conspiracy pill that lets you drive on water.
I do not control the rate at which lobsters die.
Oh god. All right. Hardies. So, the game plan. Acer gets there, finds us a corner booth, sits there while someone orders for her.
Carla will order as usual.
Sorry, Knight, you've been replaced.
Hey, sorry.
Knight sends a train at you.
I like trains.
All right. Now, this is a good time to shut it down for the night. Not you,
Because
but
some
we'll.
of us have to be up tomorrow.
Yes.
So we'll start with sign offs. Now you, Knight.
I mean, what? I'm lost. Oh,
Sign off.
I'm Scott. Psych. Whatever. Pick a name. I don't care. So I played Knight. I get to be the shadowy. I tried to get more drugs, but they were mean about it. I'm starting a little collection, like I always do.
It's gonna be a case of, hey, Knight, do you have any? Yes. Okay.
Maybe one day. We'll see. Okay, what else am I in? Okay, so on any of the. I really didn't understand his announcement on Monday on how the Saturday Justice grab bag things are going. I was confused. But say we do Flesh and Fire, and the one I'm in, I play a mechanic named Jake. We'll see what goes with that. If we ever do Legion class wrestling, I was going to be a manager. I still want to be the manager, but I gotta pick another superstar to represent. So we'll see how that goes. Uh, Faulty Comics, I played John Smith, who got to punch a zombie in the face. That was cool. And then on Sunday night, I'm in Ballad of the Menagerie as Chess. And I don't recall what's going there, but I fly a ship and go blow up fire thing every now and then. And the other thing I am on Monday in the Fire Strike is Xander, which he was doing massive amounts of research on some really cool world-ending item, and now he's hit an impasse and can't do that. So we'll wait until the rest of the crew decides to go to one of the two planets that his research will further develop. And that's everything. Yeah.
Right, Acer.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sire Smith, and today you saw me playing Acer, the telepathic sniper who is slowly infiltrating the ring of superheroes here in Phoenix. Ashes. And hopefully we have a new member on our hands. Because I think that would be hilarious. I mean, even think about it. He would have something to discuss with his new boss. Him and Eye Candy could have lots of long conversations about these style arms versus this, and how all of that works. Right? That's how that would go, and he wouldn't. Never mind. You can also find me on. Oh gosh, tomorrow is Thursday, which is Project Severovo, where I am playing this cook. I forget the cook's name. Anatoly. Yes, Anatoly, the chef who just shot his former commander, who was part truck, part person, which is a little fucking creepy. Yeah, you can also find me on. Well, this Sunday. The wait is over. The planning is almost complete. The show must go on. Tales from the Cosmos. Be there. Or no, just be there. There is no or. Be there. You can also find me on Monday, where I'm playing Twinkle Bailey, the isekai who is Well, I don't know what happened last time, so yeah, there's an isekai named there once was an isekai named Twinkle. He forgot he didn't show up, and now he doesn't know what's going on. The end. You can also find me on Tuesday playing Drifter. Also, don't know what happened there. I was sick. I'm still not feeling awesome, but I sound a lot better than I was the past 2 days. So, I think that's me.
All right, Martyr.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is James, otherwise known as Nightheart, and you've caught me here today playing Martyr, the pain-dealing, pain-giving super mutant who got to be a little creepy and threatening towards a superhero, and then suggested that we just start planting very small things that, don't mean much by themselves, but when we eventually frame him for doing all of our dirty work, the courts will blame him instead of us. Because I'm a bad person. Because I'm the bad guy. Duh. Tomorrow, Thursdays, you can catch me in Project Severovo, where I play the KGB commissar, whose name I forget, who's got a 25 in appearance, and is literally just this disgusting old man. But, he's not as bad as people think. Like, he just sat down and talked about communism and how, Stalin is a bad guy, and we just need to get back to the good old principles of communism with a barkeep. And then a guy who was half truck, half person, probably a little bit of fog in there, just wandered in, and he was like, "Oh, he's bad." But Cook was quicker on the shot. And you can also find me when we get back to Tales from the Cosmos. I don't know what's going on, and that makes me excited. And Mondays, you can find me in Firestrike, where I played Cyril Silverchild, the private investigator who can't do private investigating because rolls are bad, and RNG is a curse upon gaming. But Merch is gonna fuck up eventually, and he'll figure out that Merch, the obvious serial killer, is a serial killer. And that's me.
And I'm the Computer King. And this game is fun to run and hilarious sometimes. As for what I play in on Sundays, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos, which is hopefully fixed from the shellacking I gave its plot by blowing up an island. And also, I'm in Ballad of the Menagerie, as Jesta wants it sung, uh, playing Shadow, the cat person captain who gets to tell chefs where to fly and what to shoot. And on Tuesday, I'm in don't Seattle for anything less, and as the face and data manipulator of the group, who really didn't get to do very much this week, but next week he'll get something done. All right, it's time to get out of here. Let's give it a RIP secret identity. And then we're out.
R.I.P. Secret Identity. I'm a bad.